A beggar at a railway station discovered this truth in the most unexpected way, and his story might just change how you see the world. On the bustling platform of a crowded railway station, a beggar lived his days in routine monotony. Every morning, he positioned himself near the arriving trains, relying on the generosity of passing strangers to fill his stomach. For years, his life revolved around stretching out his hand, hoping for spare change or leftover food. One day, amidst the usual chaos, the beggar's eyes fell on a tall, impeccably dressed man stepping onto the platform. The man's tailored suit and polished shoes spoke of wealth and success. Something about him stood out, and the beggar thought, "This man must be generous. If I ask him, he'll surely give me something big." Gathering his courage, the beggar approached the man and extended his hand. "Please, sir," he pleaded, "help me with some change." The businessman stopped and looked at the beggar with sharp, discerning eyes. What he said next was unexpected. "You're always asking," he said in a calm but firm voice. "But tell me, do you ever give anything to anyone?" The question caught the beggar off guard. Stammering, he replied, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. My whole life depends on what others give me. How could I possibly give anything to anyone?" The businessman gave a faint smile. "If you have nothing to give, then you have no right to ask either. Life is about balance, give and take. I'm a businessman, and I believe in fair exchanges. If you want me to give you something, you must first offer me something in return." Before the beggar could respond, the man boarded his train and disappeared, leaving him standing there, bewildered. For hours, the beggar sat on the platform, replaying the businessman's words in his mind. "If you have nothing to give, you have no right to ask." The words hit him deeply. For the first time, he questioned his way of life. Could it be true? Am I stuck in poverty because I've only ever taken and never given? The next day, he decided to change. He started small, setting aside a portion of what he received. If someone looked hungrier than him, he offered them a piece of his bread. If he saw another beggar struggling, he gave them a coin or two. And when he had nothing material to give, he gave a smile, a kind word, or a helping hand. Something remarkable began to happen. The more he gave, the more he received. People started noticing his kindness. Passengers who had ignored him before began to approach him. They didn't just give him money or food. They offered him opportunities to work, words of encouragement, and even respect. Over time, his life transformed. He saved enough to buy simple, clean clothes. He began helping the street vendors around the station, earning small but honest wages. He was no longer just a beggar. He was part of the community. One evening, while helping an elderly vendor carry her goods, the beggar noticed a familiar face in the crowd. It was the same businessman who had challenged him months ago. The man looked at him, paused, and smiled. The beggar approached him with gratitude shining in his eyes. "Sir," he said, "you probably don't remember me, but your words changed my life. You taught me the power of giving, and it has brought me more than I ever imagined. Thank you for opening my eyes." The businessman replied, "I didn't change your life, you did. Remember, even the smallest act of giving can create the biggest transformations. That's the secret to true success." And so, the beggar's journey became a testament to the universal truth. Life rewards those who give, not just those who take. What are you giving to the world today? Remember, even the smallest gesture can create ripples of change. Start giving and watch your life transform.